Hi guys, a very warm welcome to our another webinar. It's really amazing to see you first of all after a very long days. So there are a lot of factors that I basically wanted to have a word about. Okay, so let me first of all introduce you to you since it's been probably a couple of weeks that we haven't seen each other, especially on to the Olymp Trade Global channel. Guys, my name is Akash Malhotra and I'll be your financial analyst for today's special webinar. I'm really thrilled and at the same time very happy because there are a lot of factors that I was basically having a conversation into the Olymp Trade India channel. So what were the major market updates coming up? So there are a lot of news lined up for us and there would be a good potential trading advice that I would love to give it to you. There are a lot of factors that we'll be talking about today's especially regarding the financial market. This week is very fascinating one because like specifically for this week I have been waiting from a very long time, guys. I understand from this point of view that we will have a lot of trading advantages specifically in the next week. If I want to name the specific date, it would be like Tuesday and Wednesday. I would love to teach you some of the good trading advice and we will be talking about that in thoroughly. So let me go ahead to your comments, guys. If you have any question may it be like regarding trading, if you are facing difficulty in terms of indicators application, or if you are facing a little bit probably some question, if you have any suggestions, if you have all the comment section in here. I really want your comment to be into there because this is the only medium by which I can have a conversation with you guys, and this basically helps me to understand what are the basic different trading difficulties which are some of my clients are facing and what I could do from my end to rectify them as well. Today we will be doing some live tradings as well in my trading account, and we will be trying some different trading approaches as well. So nothing to worry about specifically for today. So let's get back to our session. Let me get back to your comments after complete 2 weeks. I'm really happy to see you once again. So yeah, Mr. Sandeep ji said hi. Hello Sandeep ji, how are you doing? Mr. Akshit ji said hello. Hello Akshit ji. I think we have met earlier. So yeah, a very warm welcome to another webinar. Mr. Sandeep ji said, sir, yeah, Sandeep ji, hello Sandeep ji, how are you doing? Okay, Sandeep Paswan ji, hey sir, hello. Mr. Mega said, hi sir, hello sir, how are you doing? Mr. Rupa Gill said, hi, hello Rupa ji. Mr. Bikshit ji said, hi, hello Bikshit ji. So I welcome you all again from all my financial analyst team. Okay, so this is the trade which I was testing. So nothing to worry about. Even if the trade is non-profitable, that was the risk-free trade that we were testing our theory out, just based on the candlestick formation. Okay, so let's start our conversation. Let's start with the very good trading advice. What would be the major trading advices? So we will split this session into two halves, where I'll be teaching you one of the good trading ideas for today, and at the same time I'll be teaching you what would be the upcoming trading ideas that we will be working on upon. Okay, so the very first trading idea that I wanted to give you, have you seen guys recently the price in Bitcoin? Till some of our colleagues joined the session. Nice. So this is what I've been teaching to all my clients from a very long time. So today's entire session was conducted on this. So I told a majority of my clients because there is a very high probability for Bitcoin to rise. And that is what exactly has been happening. This is what I was having a conversation with my clients. And yeah, it turned out in our favor, guys. If you can see, the value of Bitcoin has been keep on rising. So what basically happened for today, if you have seen the market, let me switch the market to the higher time duration so that we will get a little clarified idea on this. So if you zoom out in here, Bitcoin specifically is facing two major support levels. The very first support level that we can see, this candle has tried to break down this specific level of around 65,000. Now any number, may it be 65,000, 70,000, 75,000, these round numbers in a psychological point of view act as a very good level of support and resistance. They do act as a very good level of support and resistance. And 65,000 level was acting as a very good level of support. So what I did, I was basically having a conversation, and I actually was taking trades on this idea. So what I did, I just basically started scalping on this idea. not only on these assets. So if you will see, I basically took the trade, make the profit and left the market rather than staying in the market for the longer duration, right? This is what basically scalping means. Scalping means you stay in the market for a very shorter duration of time, you make the money and you leave the market. Okay, so on from this bottom S price I try to take my entry, and as soon as I made the profit I left the market. This is what I've been doing. Okay, let me show you some of my forex trades as well. Some of them went for the toss, unfortunately not on this account. I believe I did took the trade on another sub account of mine. Let me check it. Yeah, here guys, these are all the scalping trades which I have made. So what I mean to say is Bitcoin has a very good uptrend probability because market is not moving any time further below this specific level of 65,000. It is acting as a very good level. Now how did we come to realize about that? So if you watch about this candle guys, this is a rejection candle. That means here there are a lot of buyers which are failing to move this candle below this level. So they will be buying at the specific levels, and there are a lot of buyers available. So if I try to show you the graph for, let's just suppose for 4 hours duration, we'll get a clarity of thought on this. In the earlier time, this acted as a very good level of support, right? This one and this one. This one was very close. So 65,000, 60,000 will act as a very good level of support. If you find Bitcoin near anything literally close to this one, so you can place a buying order on this. Okay, so I probably have missed your comments. I'm very sorry. Let me go through your comments guys once again. Mr. Vishwadu Hoshi said hello sir. Mr. Umar Farooq ji said hello Umar Farooq ji, a very warm welcome to another webinar. Mr. Tushar said hello Tushar ji, how are you doing? Mr. Balaji said hi Balaji, how are you? Abhilash ji said hi Akash. So okay, it's again I'm very happy to see you Abhilash ji. So probably guys you would be wondering who is Abhilash. Abhilash ji is one of my old clients. He's been there with me from a very long time, and it's really happy to see you Abhilash ji here. Mr. Akshit ji said, sir, forex mein trade karo, sir, please. Akshit ji, I would love to take some trades on forex, but unfortunately today's session is completely dedicated upon the fixed time trading strategy I advise. However, if you are specifically looking for the forex live trading, I would highly recommend you to switch, go to Olymp Trade Global, and here on Monday, our senior most financial analyst will be taking some special live sessions. Our senior financial analyst, Mr. Thomas, he's an excellent in forex in trading, because I was watching his stream and I found this profitable percentage like around 800%, 600%. So sir have a mastery in forex. So yeah, you can join this session. I would also teach you, but however majority of the time I do like scalping. This is what I usually do. But in case you are specifically looking for the forex trading ideas, Monday, exactly, if I want to say according to the Indian Standard Time, it would be 6:30 to 7, which you can see the stream and enjoy the forex trading ideas in there as well. Mr. Santosh ji said, please help me about deposit. Mr. Santosh, you can tell me what are the difficulties that you are facing specifically regarding deposit, and I would love to help you on that part, sir. Mr. Abhilash ji says, I was about to ask you about Bitcoin. I hope I answered your question, Mr. Abhilash. Okay, Tushar ji said, why crash STM is not working? Tushar ji, unfortunately what happens, so due to there is one technical reason on which this asset has been closed temporarily. Our team is working highly on this idea, and they are trying to rectify whatever the problems is facing this asset right now. Only the closing was available, and since a lot of traders are already closed their trading, so our team is highly working on this idea on 24/7, and they are trying to work up with this, and hopefully it will be rectified soon. There is nothing to worry about, guys. This will be coming back very soon right now. Mr. Tushar, okay, Mr. Deepak ji said hello Deepak ji, welcome to another webinar. Mr. YT Gamer said hi sir, hello sir, how are you doing? Mr. Umar Farooq ji said, can we trade in Bitcoin Forex now? Yes, you can hold your position, but again, what my objective is to help you out with finding out those trading ideas, and whether to execute the trade on it or not, it would be completely your point of view. Now my objective is to get you informed what is happening in the financial market. Now it is up to you whether you want to execute your trading idea based on it or not, guys. Umarji, if you want to test this idea now, there is a very effective way. You can go ahead and test this theory idea in demo, in case if you want to do that. Because when I basically go and take a trade on any particular forex ideas, what will happen? Okay, I have couple of major important news for you, especially lined up for Tuesday and Wednesday, and I want you to be very persistent in it, because there are a lot of things which will be happening in the financial market. These 2 days will be amazing. Unfortunately, we won't be having a live session on that period. I hope if I had, I could have told you and I would have demonstrated you how would you have been taking a trade on that. But yeah. And guys, let me tell you, like if some of you guys are facing some queries regarding deposit or withdrawals, let me be very sure that all the funds are completely safe. In case you want your query to be resolved at the earliest possible time, make sure you can reach out to this help option here. You click on this help option, contact to support level. Our support team are working rigorously hard to help you out in every possible way. You can reach out to our support level and they will try to resolve your query at the earliest possible time. And in case the task is already been read and it's not been resolved, make sure you enter your trader ID. Trader ID means like you click on this profile option, right? And there is a ID written here. You click on this, paste it into the comment window. Make sure you just paste your trader ID, not your registered email address, just for your own safety, guys. Okay? You place your trader ID in there, and our concerned department will try to reach out to you. What about, Mr. Deepak said, sir, what about Euro Composite Index asset is up or down? It basically depends upon the way that you basically analyze it. So Deepak ji, since Europe Composite Index, let's watch it very closely. And what we will do, we'll switch the graph to, let's just say, like if you're looking for a trading idea specifically for Forex, have a very closer look on this, okay? First, we'll switch the graph to minimum 30 minutes duration, just to get a trading idea, okay? So here we found out a support level. It's a very good level of support, right? Now, we need to find, first of all, whenever you watch any asset, specific, may it be in Forex or FTT, you start watching it whether there is a nearest support level or not, right? And you then try to draw different pattern based on it. Like if I want to draw it in here, let me just draw a horizontal line in here, okay? So yeah, this level act as a level of support. Okay, now this is clear that this is acting as a level of support, all right? Then we again reduce the time duration, okay, and let's try to find out another similar pattern. Can we see anything here? Yeah, let me draw another trend line. So this is what I basically do while doing the technical analysis. Okay, there is another trend line, nice. Okay, so that means this specific lines is acting as a very good level of support, guys. It's a very good level of support. Since the candle is halfway through into the upward trend, but there is another drawback which we can see from the upward part is this line, okay? Let me see if we can draw it in here or not. Okay, this is all I've been trying into my trading account, don't be worried about that. Okay, so starting from this price level, we can estimate for probably couple of hours maybe, or a little higher than that, there is a good probability for Euro Composite Index to rise based on just the technical levels. Just the technical levels I'm talking about. There is a probability for it to rise. But if you watch it very closely, there is another trend line which is forming something like this, right? Wait for this candle to turn into green one, and there are likelihood of the chances for this asset to rise. Let's switch to the 30 minutes duration. Let's see whether there is a green candle formation happening here or not. Let's switch to 5 minutes duration. So the graph is actually forming up an uptrend, which we can see into the smaller segments. If there is a rejection or there is a tail formation, that means there is a green candle formation happening. But since now it is a very strong downtrend, I would highly recommend you to wait for it to turn into the green one. And if it turns into green one, then you can place a trade in upward direction. Mr. GTS6 said, sir, sorry sir, I am late today. Nothing to worry about. We just have started. So a very warm welcome to the session. So GTAG has been like into the session from a very long time, and it's been very consistent in the consultation. So thank you very much for joining our another webinar. Mr. Powerful said, "Sir, I don't know English. Please trade by speaking in Hindi." Unfortunately, sir, the today's stream has been completely dedicated on English language. Now, why? Because we do have separate channels, as you can know. Olymp Trade India, there is another channel. So you can search if you are specifically looking for the content in Hindi, where we basically take trades live stream. So on Tuesday, on and Thursday, I will be there doing some live stream. So you can watch me there in Olymp Trade India channel. However, this channel has been completely dedicated for the global advance, global audience, and that's why today's session will be conducted specifically in the language that you may like, which is English. If you're looking for Hindi language, you can go ahead and Olymp Trade India channel. GTA 6G said, Guruji, I noticed something today. During my withdrawal, I received my money, didn't got messages related like your account has been created, but when I checked my account statement, I got the money. Yeah, sometimes it did, before raising any request, may it be like deposit or withdrawal, first check whether the amount has been received or not. Sometimes it can happen, like the situation which has been recently mentioned by our trader, Mr. GTA. And yeah, it happens, it can happen sometimes. So be very careful whenever you are checking something in particular. Be very careful, and before raising a request, just check your trading account whether the amount has been created or not. Okay, so as you can know, today's stream has been completely dedicated on the live trading of based on the trading strategy, which is the MILLENNIUM trading strategy. So let me know first of all into the comment section how many of you guys do have a starter status. If you have a starter status, put the comment into the comment window like minus, right? You can put minus like symbol in there. And if you have advanced and expert status, type like plus symbol so that I can know how many of you guys have advanced and expert status. And why I'm asking you like something like this, because this basically helps me, because like this trading strategy is not available for majority of the client. Like, I mean, for the starter status client, advanced and expert status client do have an access to this trading strategy, but not the starter level client. So I'll teach you how to create this trading strategy manually. So it's way easier, guys. Let me know into the comment section how many of you guys have advanced and expert status clients. If you have advanced and expert status client, put into the comment section as a plus symbol. And if you have a starter, then you can put a minus symbol in there, and I can teach you how this trading strategy will work. Okay, Mr. Deepak ji said, thanks for the information. You are welcome, sir. You're very welcome. Mr. Powerful said, okay, thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir. Kuldeep ji said, thanks. You're welcome, sir. Mr. Akshit ji said, sir, Bitcoin down ho raha hai. Yeah, it will fluctuate at this specific price level because it is waiting for the buyers to come, guys. Let me switch again to the Bitcoin, right? So in the morning, the price fluctuation was like around, how much percentage we have seen? Around 8% Bitcoin was down. And here, there's a good probability for this asset to rise from this price level. Okay, so we have some comments. Okay, there are mixed kind of clients where I'm seeing. Some of them are advanced starter status and expert status. Okay, I get your answer, guys. I will be crafting this trading strategy based on the indicator and oscillator formation. In case if you have any question, may it be anything at all, you have your comment section and I'm there to assist you. Okay, so, and make sure you stay with me in the session till the last moment, because on Tuesday and Wednesday there are two major trading ideas that I will give you, and they are wonderful trading ideas. They work miraculously well. Make sure you stay with me till the end of the session. Okay, let me just comment your session. I'm basically very overwhelmed by your comment, guys. Thank you very much for being very generous into the comment session, because this is the only way that we can have a conversation, and I'm really excited for today's webinar. Let me just go through your comments once in for all, and then we'll switch to the live trading part, guys. Uh, okay, so we have comments. Mr. Gidon said, "An early today. Happy evening, sir. Good evening to you too, sir. Ready to learn, sir. Can you please recommend to us which economic news channel is good with updates?" Okay, so if you are looking for major economic updates and it's very difficult for you to understand, right? So there is one specific site which I usually use, which is Forex Factory. Go to Forex Factory, entire details. Your trading idea is there. There are a lot of traders available. They basically discuss what would be the market updates in the upcoming times. So Forex Factory is once in for all site if you are looking out for, because there the major economic events data is also shown, where the traders are executing the trade. It is also been shown in there. If you are specifically looking for the Forex trading ideas, Forex Factory is amazing site. Go out on Google and search Forex Factory, and you will see the entire stream available there. What's happening with our trade? Okay, I forgot to give you another trading idea. So watch out for a very close on the price of Brent. Let's watch the candle on Brent, and I was observing it very closely, and we found out Brent has a very good level of range. There is a very good probability for Brent to fall down from this price level, guys. I selected the graph for a day. And here you can see there is a very good level of resistance which has been here at this price level, guys. If you watch it Brent on 1 day duration, okay, you zoom it in, you watch the previous workings of the candle, and we can see easily that $84 per barrel can act as a very good level of resistance for you. And here there is a good probability for Bitcoin to fall down from this price level. There is a very good chances for Bitcoin for Brent to fall down from this price level. I'm so sorry. So yeah, you can take a trade into the downward direction based on this. Okay, guys. I don't know. The stream was stopped for a minute. I don't know what's happening right now. We have a lot of comments in here. Sir, do you know any such app that we can hear what you are speaking in Hindi? So, unfortunately not. But yeah, as I told you, sir, there is a special site, which is a special channel which has been created for you guys, and it is Olymp Trade India. Go out on Olymp Trade, go out on Google, YouTube, search Olymp Trade India, subscribe to that channel, and you will get notified about all the live stream which will be happening. Okay, let me just go through your comments. Yeah, so guys, if you are looking out for the special channel in Hindi, so yeah, there's a comment which we have posted. Go out on Olymp Trade India and you can join it in there. Mr. Sainaji sir, big fan. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have given you a couple of trading ideas based on this. Okay, so the very first trading ideas that we come across is the Brent. There is a very good probability for Brent to decrease from this price level. This is acting as a very good level of resistance. And after this, I also told you that there is a very good probability for Bitcoin to rise from this price level. So these are the two trading ideas that can be there. Okay, so all the trades which I will be executing starting from now will be based on my trading ideas. So guys, if you will try to copy my trades, be very careful, because there is a delay into the stream if you are seeing my stream, and when you watch the existing market on your end, there will be minimum delay of 30 to 1 minutes duration, and therefore I would highly suggest you to don't copy my trade, because in FTT we know that the trade can be non-profitable in the last segments also. So you have to be very careful about that, guys. Okay, so let's try to switch to the best part about trading. Let's do some live trading in here. So as you can know the name of the stream, it is it's a Millennium strategy. You click on this A symbol, technical analysis symbol, right? Let me just remove everything which I have applied in here. Let's remove this. You click on this A symbol, which is a technical analysis symbol, then go to strategy section, right? Once you click on the strategy section, scroll it down and you will see the Millennium strategy. This is the strategy where we will be targeting our trades from. You click on the Millennium strategy, press on the enable option, and what you can see, the trading strategy is been applied. Guys, am I audible? Okay. So here you can see the Millennium trading strategy. Let me teach you once again how to apply this trading strategy. First, you click on this A symbol, right? Go to the strategies option. In case you do not have this strategy available, don't worry. I'll be teaching you how to craft this strategy manually. You go to strategies section, you scroll it down, and you select Millennium strategy. Click on Millennium strategy and you enable it. So it basically, what you can see here is, now if you do not have access to this strategy, remember this. DPO is what we have used, that is detrended price oscillator, that's all. Okay. So we'll just keep it here. Now let's move forward from this point. Now here what you can see is amazing candle formation, which is the Heikin-Ashi candle formation. Now as we were talking in earlier regarding the Rodeo trading strategy, Heikin-Ashi candlestick is being used specifically to find the trend. There are a lot of advantages which are associated with the Heikin-Ashi candle. Let me teach you. The Heikin-Ashi candle start from the middle of the previous candle. That means it basically average out the previous candle now. When it does average out, so that means in the Japanese candlestick, it's very difficult to determine the trend because there will be a lot of green and red candle formation happening. But here, under the circumstances like this, guys, what you can see, if the bottom is clear, that means if the closing is perfect, if you will say this is a green candle, right? So if it is opening is perfect, that means it's a very smooth trend. It's a very strong uptrend. That would be the first signal confirmation for you. The second thing that you have to understand is the beauty of Heikin-Ashi is whenever the trend is about to reverse, there is a clear indication from it. Now, how we can understand this? By watching the doji candle. Whenever the trend is about to reverse, it usually forms a doji candle, guys. Whenever the trend is about to reverse, can you see the doji candle? That's the beauty of the confrontation trading strategy. This is based on the Heikin-Ashi candle and a detrended price oscillator. Sir, are you from India? Mr. Vidoshi Hoshu said, I basically completed my formal education in India, sir. Yeah. Mr. Akshit ji said, sir, India stock market mein kuch bolo please. Sir, unfortunately not. Because this channel has been completely dedicated for our audience to learn about the trading ideas which we teach. And these trading ideas can also be used in the Indian stock market in case you want to use it, guys. Guys, guys, tell me whether my stream is like stucking for you or not. Because what I'm seeing is the smoother interface from my end. But like if there is any glitches happening into the session, please let me know. Mr. GTS6 said, can we open a trade for Brent in down and Bitcoin for up for a decent SL and a small amount? Okay, so it's a very clear, if you want to check this hypothesis, guys, GTS6 as just said, you can go ahead in your demo account. For Brent, I would suggest you to go ahead with 30 as a leverage. Into 30 is something that I would suggest you. So there is a value of multiply if we say it as for Brent. So you will see a lot of multiplier, 10, 20, 30 and 50. You can select 30 as a multiplier and put a down trade in here. in case you want to check this hypothesis, because like we have seen the Brent is keep on pushing itself into the downward direction. So yeah, this is a good trading advice. And apart from this, if you are looking for the crypto assets, make sure you select only 5 into 5, that's it, into 5, do not go more than that for Bitcoin, and hold your position on the demo account. Let's see how our hypothesis turned out to be in the upcoming time, not now but in the upcoming time. Mr. SK Kumar said, sir, hi, how are you? I'm doing great, sir. Thank you very much for asking. Okay, so let's get back to our strategy, because like when we talk about the financial market, I have to share with you what would be the market happening based on the strategy that we'll be using for today. So remember this, any strategy, no trading strategy can be 100% accurate, but our objective is to maximize our potential based on that. We are trying to increase our probability of profitable trade. So remember, whenever there are a lot of significant doji candles happening, do not trade. This means the market is highly volatile, and we never take trades in the highly volatile market. Okay, just let me just close this. Okay, guys, let's try to understand based on the strategy, okay, how the market will turn out. Okay, why it is not closing? Let me just close it. Yeah, okay. Reversal happening below zero. Let me open up a trade around $10 for a couple of minutes duration. That is just to reward ratio that we have select. See, it basically depends upon the time that you select, right? May it be 1 minute duration, 2 minutes duration, 3 minutes duration. It is all fine, but make sure that if you are taking a trade on the smaller duration, we use 1:2/3 ratio. That means if you are watching the graph for a minute, it would be your expiration time should be double or triple of it. That's the minimum time period. Now what will happen if you select the graph for 5 minutes duration? If you select the graph for 5 minutes duration, your expiration time should be 10 to 15 minutes, but we won't be sticking ourselves to 10 to 15 minutes. We can actually vary the time anytime between 7 to 15 minutes. It's basically based on the signals, the strength of the signal that you are watching at that very moment. So what made us took a trade into the downward directions? The very first signal that we have seen so far here was the red candle formation, right? The doji candle formation, which was the affirmation that the trend is about to reverse. That was the very first confirmation that we had. The second confirmation we saw that the DPO, which is detrended price oscillator, selected for the period of 10. It is checking last 10 candles, and it is evidently showing us that there is a decrease in the size of DPO, and it is actually pointing us into the downward direction. That is one of the reasons why we took the trade into downward direction. Which candlestick is best for trading? It based on like the way that you look into it. So some people like a very smoother transition happening, and that can only happen in Heiken Ashi, and some people like to trade in the Japanese candle and Heiken Ashi candle. It basically depends upon the choice, your choice, guys. Okay. Usually those people who want to see the trend, because it is very difficult to understand trend in Japanese candle, and that is why the Heiken Ashi candle was created, because it's way smoother candle appearance. And as I told you, if the opening is very clear, that means there is no tail into the bottom, that means a very good trend, and we can take the trade accordingly. Okay, let's just go through here. Do we have signals? So doji candle formation, but the opening is clear, but the rejection is slightly here. We have to look out for the support. Do we have any support in here? This is not a very good signal to take a trade on. So what I'll do, I'll just switch to like couple of dollars. This is not a very good signal to take a trade on, that even though I am taking a trade on it, and there's nothing to worry about. I'll recover my amount if the trade is non-profitable. Why I told you that? Because this was very close to this level, right? And yeah, the red candle formation, the opening was perfect. Yes, so it was evident from this. So the opening was perfect. That means a downtrend can prevail. DPO is also pointing us in downward direction. That is another reason why we took the trade into downward direction. Guys, if you see the signal, let me know. I would love to take a trade on whatever asset you want me to take the trade on. Okay. Okay, so DPO is pointing us in upward direction. The candle is green. If we were able to catch the candle in halfway in between, no, that could have been excellent signal. But anyways, we did took the trade on that. So how much target you refer? 40%. Okay, so there's this comment. 40% or 60%. I go ahead with 1:2/3 risk to reward ratio. It's a very good uptrend happening right now. Can you see? I'll tell you the beauty of index, right? Whenever you see the series of green candles happening, that's where like this is the area of interest for me, because whenever there is a lot of green candles happening, that means there is a very good probability for trying to follow into the same direction. Let me go ahead with $50 RFT. I'll switch the graph for 5 minutes duration just to check the variation. If we see any support or resistance level very close to this price level, we will not take a trade in it. If not, we will execute the trade into the same direction. Let's go ahead with around 6 minutes upward direction trade. Asia composite down is what Mr. Hoshi said. Okay, let's check it. Is it for down, you said, right? No, it's not. It's for up, sir. Let's go with $10. The candle is pushing itself into the backward direction. This is a tail formation, so we have to wait. Okay, so let's just put like around $10, around 2 minutes. Guys, remember, be very careful. If you are trying to copy my trades, it would be completely risky. Let me see, do we have any support level? Because this kind of pushback is sending us a very different message that the market reversal can happen. And yeah, so there is a bottom doji formation happening. So no, it's not a very good signal to take a trade on. Okay, that is a very good decisions that we have taken. Small candle formation, doji candle formation, no signal, we will not take a trade in it. Remember, doji candle formation is the trend reversal formation which can happen. Let's look at the last trade that we have taken, guys. We haven't checked the trades yet, right? Okay, so see, Bitcoin has already started giving us profit for all those clients who have invested in Bitcoin in upward direction. Probably can see the profit right now. Okay, so $2 trade was profitable. Nice. Euro composite index trade was also profitable. This is also a very good news for us. You see, we catch the candle at the very right moment or the very precise moment. So that's an excellent trade for us. For the Mahajantar index, we took the trade, but we have given a little higher expiration time on this. The market, basically what we did, we watched the candle for 5 minutes duration, and what we saw, it's a very smooth uptrend happening, and that is why we took the trade with the trend, and we'll see how the market react on this. We still have given 5 minutes more for it to expire, so let's watch it closely. And now we'll switch the graph to again once a minute. Okay. Okay, we have some comment. Let me go through it. Sir, Bitcoin still down हो रहा है. Akshit ji, the point of trading in forex is you will hold the position for as long as you want. That's the beauty of it. That's why you can hold your position for days. You know, there was one trade which I have taken for I took the trade for around 23 days, and here it gives me like around 260% profit. So yeah. What is the point of oscillators? Sir, oscillators, you know, there are two kinds of oscillators which you can see. The first one is bounded one, and the second one is unbounded oscillator. Bounded oscillator basically, because like everything happens to be within the percentage level, right? Now everything, if it is above that specific levels, it has been highly overbought, and if it is below that specific level, that means it is highly oversold. So the objective of the oscillator to give us an idea whether the price has been dramatically very high. If the price is very high, that means it will sooner or later has to come down, because nobody likes to buy anything at the higher price. So suppose you want to buy an iPhone, right? iPhone 15, and In India it is costing like around 1 lakh 20 or 1 lakh 30,000 around. So guys, there is an option for you. If the same phone price has been decreased, that means let's just suppose like around 60,000 you are getting iPhone 15 Pro, let's just say around 50,000 you are getting iPhone 15 Pro, and rather than buying any other phone you will opt for definitely iPhone 15 because the price has been a lot cheaper. So that's where the supply of demand ratio comes into the. Whenever the price of any asset is been decreased drastically into the downward direction, there will be a lot of buyers available at that moment. So they will try to buy everything at the cheaper price, which will ultimately increase its price, right? And that is another reason why we have seen the prices of Brent is very close to the resistance level, and that's where we thought that there is a good probability for Brent to decrease, was because the price was very high. So when the prices are very high, people tend to sell it, because let's just suppose you buy an iPhone around 50,000 rupees, and there is this friend of yours who is willing to give you like around 1,50,000 rupees for the same, or like around 1 lakh rupees for the same. You will definitely sell it because there is a profit associated in it. So people tend to sell everything which has attained the highest price ever. And if the price of any commodity or asset decreases drastically to the bottomest level, there will be a lot of buyers available. That's why the supply to demand ratio, it basically follows the supply to demand ratio, guys. Mr. Rider, why crash STM is 300 is not working? So I already in couple of times also did mention that. So it is unavailable due to because of the technical reasons. Our teams are working on it and are working very hard to fix it, and they will try to fix it at the earliest possible time. Don't worry. Let's look at the last trade. Okay, so Mahajantar index, yep, so profitable, guys. Nice. What an excellent trade it was. As I told you guys, whenever there is a strong upward trend happening, no, so you can take the leap of faith at that very moment, because index has a very good probability to follow the trend at that very moment, and it does, guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying today's stream. Astro open one delivery. Oh, we could have caught the signal. So the first confirmation which we have seen was the red candle formation, and the second confirmation which we have seen, the bars were pointing us into the downward direction. That was an excellent trade. We could have taken a trade on this, guys. Let's change the asset. One of the clients said on commodity composite 2 minutes down. Let me see, on Asia Composite Index, do we have a signal? The bars are pointing us in upward, downward direction. Do we have any support level? Yeah, there is a very good level of support, guys. So be very careful whenever you are taking trades on index. If it is very close to the support level, I would rather want you to wait for the signal to be at that very specific moment. See, it turned its direction, guys. Based on this support level, it basically switched itself into the opposite direction. Okay. Asia Composite is being very volatile right now. I mean, look at this candle formation. Okay, so let me do one thing, right? I just have received one comment. Repeat this strategy. I don't understand. Okay, so let me remove this strategy first of all, if for those clients who do not have access to this strategy at all. So the very first thing that you have to do is to change the candle formation. Now, unfortunately, into this compact version, it's difficult for me to change it. But for you guys, let me tell you, you can click on this 1 minute number, and there will be an option in the bottom to select Heiken Ashi candle. You select Heiken Ashi candle. Once you have selected Heiken Ashi candle, you click on this A symbol and go in here, which is the oscillator part. In oscillators, you will be selecting DPO, Detrended Price Oscillator. You click in here. Once you select Detrended Price Oscillator, you will see the variation is happening here, but it's very difficult right now because the time duration or the period which has been selected is 21. Rather than selecting 21, you have to switch it to 10. Okay, zoom out, and yeah, the bars basically form the way we want them to be. Okay, now once the strategy has been applied, Mr. Surajji, keep a very closer look on this, what I'm about to tell you. So the very first thing that you have to understand is whenever the doji candle appears, that means the trend reversal happens. Don't take a trade when there is a doji candle happening. The second confirmation that you have to get is this green candle formation. After the doji candle formation, there is a green candle formation. And you have the confirmation from detrended price oscillator, it is above 0. There is a 0 as a reference level if it is pointing us you above 0. So that's where you take the trade according to the trend. That means the green candle formation, DPO is also pointing you in upward direction. You're good to go ahead with it. Remember, whenever there is a small candle formation happening or the doji candle formation, you will not take a trade. I would highly recommend you to not take a trade when the market is highly volatile, a small doji candle formation happening. Okay, my system is getting a little slower right now. I think I have to do something with it, but anyways, if the problem becomes the serious one, we'll change it. I'll refresh my entire screen. Okay, so DPO means detrended price oscillator, is pointing us in upward direction. There is a doji candle formation happening. A green candle formation is happening in the beginning. That means there is a trend is about to reverse. We will wait for the next candle to form so that we can get the confirmation that the DPO is reaching almost to the 0 level, which means the trend reversal can happen anytime soon, and that's where we will take a trade. Taking an early trade will cause a little havoc in our trade, guys. So yeah, we will basically avoid this. Let's try to find, okay, on composite index, guys, can you see something? So it's been keep on increasing like anything. Why not take a leap of faith on this? Let's go another risk-free trade I have. For how many duration? Let's go again with around 6 minutes. And I want to check the market for 5 minutes duration right now. Do we have any support or resistance level? I hope we don't. Yeah. Okay, so the good thing about taking a trade on the higher time duration is even the market becomes highly volatile, we still will be able to take the maximum momentum, because since we have given the higher time duration, so even market becomes 1 or 2 minute volatile, but the momentum is still keeps itself pushing into the upward direction, so there is a good probability for market to follow the same trend. Mr. Suraj said, is it Japanese candle? No, sir, it's a Heikkei Nashi candle. If you want to switch to Heikkei Nashi candle, you click on this 1 minute which has been written here, click in here, and then you will have an option to select the Heikkei Nashi candle, and you will be able to select the Heikkei Nashi candle by yourself. So $10 trade was profitable. Nice. On the Asia Composite Index, see, the entry was like very good. When the market started to bounce back, the trade was closed way earlier than that. So yeah, it's a good trade. Guys, tell me if you find any specific signals in there or not. What about our trades which we have taken on Bitcoin, right? It was negative in when the stream started, and it's profitable now. What about the other trade? I think this should be profitable. Like, why it is not profitable right now? It's very close to this specific level. I haven't crossed this one. So that means on this one it is showing us negative. However, on Bitcoin, it's amazingly profitable right now. Nice. So this is what we have anticipated. That's why I told you guys there is a very good probability for Bitcoin to rise, and indeed it is rising. Mr. Syed said, result of the few previous trade. Yes, sir. There is a result for you. Please check it. 1, 2 was negative. This was the higher amount trade which we have taken. This was also positive. $1 trade was also positive, and the Euro Composite Index trade was also positive. Okay. Okay, so guys, let's get back to the main part which I have told you in the beginning. So hear me out. This is a very important update that I wanted to tell you. I'll just take 5 minutes of your time and then we'll end the stream on this point. Exactly on Tuesday, hear me out. If you search the economic calendar, there would be BOJ written in it. That means Bank of Japan. Now hear me out, guys. This is very important news I want to give you. BOJ, Bank of Japan, will be releasing their interest rate decisions. Now, in last 3 years, they never increased the interest rate. That means there is a deflation going on to the Japan's economy. Let me remove everything from here. Okay, now I hope you understood the strategy. Let me just apply anything right now. Okay, let me just apply any strategy so that I can get back to the Japanese candlestick. And then I'll just remove it in here. You do not need to do this, guys. It's just me doing this. Okay. Okay, so as I told you, the Bank of Japan will be releasing the interest rate decisions. The most important decisions they have, like there is a slim probability that they will be decreasing the interest rate by 0.1%. That means the forecast value which was showing us into the graph, I wasn't clear till that part till yesterday, but today the data has been corrected. So the minus 0.1 is the interest rate which has been shown in there. Now hear me out, guys. This is very important. They decided to decrease the interest rate by 0.1. That means the exact forecast value would be 0.0. Now if they fail to increase the interest rate, if they fail to increase the interest rate, there will be a very big candle forming on USD JPY between 8 to 9. Why I'm not telling you which specific time, 8:30 or 8? No, this data is tentative. That means the time can change. So there is a very good probability on USD JPY, if the interest rate decisions which has been taken, they fail to increase the interest rate, there will be a very big candle happening on USD JPY. This is one of the biggest trading ideas, because I have seen USD JPY grow exponentially to around 500 to 600%. So be very careful if I'm telling you something like this, guys. This is an excellent trading advice. Excellent trading advice. The second important thing that I wanted to tell you, if they increase the interest rate, so what I want you to do, wake up in the morning. I'm talking about Indian Standard Time. Wake up in the morning from 8 to 9, which is according to the GMT of plus 530. You have to find the GMT suitable for you guys and then check. You can select that specific data and time on economic calendar and you will see the exact time in there. From 8 to 9 a.m. for all the Indian clients, GMT plus 530. There will be a big candle forming. May it be upward direction, may it be downward direction. Whichever direction there is a big impulsive candles you can see, you can execute the trade according to that. However, my analysis says it would be a green candle formation, but only if they increase the interest rate. If they don't, there will be something which will be difficult to predict. So keep a very closer look on the market. If you are not very concerned about it, whichever direction the very first candle usually go, a big impulsive candle, you can take the trade and leave the market. That would be an easiest trading ideas that I can give you. That is the first trading advice from my end. The second one is Fed will be releasing their interest rate decision. We will be having a session on Tuesday on Olymp Trade India channel, and I'll give you an idea in that. So thank you very much, guys. And yeah, the last trading idea is there is a very good probability for gold to increase on 20th of March, starting from 10 a.m. to I believe 6 p.m. And there is a good probability for USD to decrease. Again, this is a market analysis which I've been doing from a long time. There is a probability it can happen, it may not happen. Take a very closer look on this, and I would love to see you into the next session. Thank you very much for being with me in today for my today's journey. It was lovely to meet you guys, and I'm really excited for all the things. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. May your successful trade will be there and you make a lot of money in the financial market. My name is Akash Malhotra and I will be signing off right now. Let's look at the last trade results. It is profitable. So thank you very much. Have a great day ahead, guys. Good luck in trading. I'm Akash Malhotra. I'm signing off right now.